Right! It's that time of year again, boys. It's preview time. Oh, I'm so glad to be back. Whoo, it's good. It's been a long time since I've recorded one of these. It's good to be back for the new season, 2019-20. New managers. No, what am I about? New managers. New manager. New badge. And a new graphics package which I debuted at the end of last season. Just to give you a little teaser, but I've added more stuff to it. Let's crack into it. But first, we have to go back to last season. Remember that we still have a Player of the Month award from May 2019. So because it was under one game, what I decided to do was just give the Player of the Month to my Man of the Match from that game and my Man of the Match from the Bristol City game, which was a long time ago, but luckily I made this little graphic just as soon as it finished, so it was fresh in my memory. Jackson Irvine. Well done, Jackson! You'll have no trophy coming to you anytime soon whatsoever, but you can get added to the winners board. Last season we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different winners. 8 different winners. The only repeat winner was Jared Bowen, and he won it 3 times. Wow. Right, let's actually crack on into the preview then. With team news. Tom Eaves will be fit after missing the last 2 pre-season games through injury. Jackson Irvine is a doubt after picking up an injury against Doncaster Rovers in pre-season. It's the first preview of the season and I've already made a typo. Brilliant. Instead of and injury, it should be a injury. Right, you see what I've got going on now? I've got a little pen. And if we make that pen a black pen, in fact, no, we want to make it orange, don't we? Jesus Christ, this is flipping education with Joe, this. There we go! That's the one. Angus McDonald remains injured. What do I think? We're cutting the stats now because I'm trying to get the previews to a better quality, which means I have to do them earlier. First game of the season, so we're going a bit blind. I like the football we play, having watched the Amiens game at the K-Con, but we gave the ball away too much. We just did. That's what cost us in that game. I want to see what some of the new signings have got as well. I don't really see any of them starting other than one. And I just want to see what they're like. So I just want to give them a chance, we've got the Carabao Cup coming up soon, so just give them a chance in that. Or, some of them all. Come on. Right, now we're going to move in to a Tigers view. You're not just going to have my view this season, you're going to have boys from all over the map. But for the Tigers, we're staying in Hull. Today, you've got one of the hosts from the Eye of the Tiger podcast. It's Lennon. Take it away, Lennon.
Right. Signings, Bowler, Tafazoli, McLaughlin, Ingram and Eaves, that's it. Good signings, do us a good job this year. Hope we can mid-table, wouldn't see promotion.
Now, we've got a Swansea fans view. Yep, I spoke to the guys over at Pure Hyper Gamers, and one of those guys is in this preview. I'm in theirs as well, link to their channel in the description. Their Instagram is on screen. I did part of their season preview and I did part of their preview for this game as well, so go check them out and let's take it away.
So hello to everyone on Joe's channel. We've been asked by him to give you a preview from our point of view because we're Swansea fans ahead of Swansea City versus Hull in the opening day of the Championship. So we're just going to be giving you our brief thoughts ahead of the game. So first of all, I think it will be an interesting game. Obviously the season just start. I think Hull have done pretty well in pre-season. I think they've won all but one, I think. We've won 6 out of 6, so we're in good form. Hull are in good form. Hull have signed Tom Eaves from Gillingham, a good player. They've kept hold of Jared Bowen. That's obviously good news for them. It looks like we might just be able to hold on to Ollie McBurney. Hopefully we do. We brought in Ben Wilmot from Watford on loan and Jake Bidwell from QPR. So they're 2 good signings who will play an important role in the season, hopefully like a feature against Hull. But in terms of the score, I reckon that the score will probably be, as we're at home, I think we'll just about edge it, 2-1 Swansea. I'm going to say that Hull will score first, and I reckon it'll be Tom Eaves. And for us, I reckon it'll be goals from George Byers and Wayne Routledge. Luke, what do you think?
I think this will be a good game of football to watch, because obviously Hull have got new coaching staff, they've got new players, and they've got a new manager as well. So they'll be looking forward to be doing well this season. Yeah, as you said, they've won most of their pre-season games bar one, which is pretty good for them. But also we've won all of our games. So I think it'll be a really good game to watch. Depends if Hull are going to be playing some good football with their new manager, and it depends if he's going to encourage the Hull City players to do well. And as you said, they've kept some of their good players like Krzyzewski, Jared Bowen, and those type of players.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Swansea. Goal scorers, I think Hull's going to score first. I think Krzyzewski will get the goal for them, and then for us, I think it'll be one from Selina, one from McBurney, and one for Jay Fulton.
Okay, so we'll also just quickly go through our key players that you need to look out for. I'd say Ollie McBurney, obviously a great striker. I'd also say Burson Selina, brilliant getting forward with the ball. And Mike van der Horn, solid defender. Have you got any more to add to that?
I got Jay Fulton, who I think's been in great form this pre-season. He scored some bangers for us as well. I'm trying to think who else.
Matt Grimes.
Yeah, Matt Grimes, captain.
Hopefully. Not hopefully, has.
Yeah. I feel like Joe Rodon's getting better in defence. Yeah, those players, yeah.
Yeah, and Connor Roberts as well, brilliant right back. Thanks for listening. Good luck for the game. Be an interesting one, but
May the best
thanks,
team win.
and go and subscribe to us, please.
Now we're moving on to a few key battles, and you can see it on the screen there. Mike van der Horn of Swansea versus Jared Bowen. It's just going to be difficult with him coming down that right and then cutting inside. Van der Horn's going to have to get in the way and deal with him. And Ollie McBurney up against Reece Burke. It's going to be hard to get past the giant that is Reece Burke. And I got the Swansea players thanks to the guys at Pure Hyper Gamers. I just said, look, who's your best players? Because I don't really know. Let's move on. Club news now. We're just going to take you through a little recap of the summer, really. Grant McCann, the new manager. Cliff Byrne, the new assistant manager. Matt Ingram, the new goalkeeper. Tom Eaves, the new striker. Josh Burler. Ryan Tafazurli, all joined by Sean McLaughlin. There could be a few more as well, because I'm recording this one quite early. So there might have been one or two more before you see this. But if there have been, you'll know there's a video that's on the channel already, because I'm fast with those. Now, more club news. Max Sheaf has joined Cheltenham Town on loan until January, just to further his experience, and I'm pretty sure Grant McCann is looking to do the same with players like Keane Lewis Potter and the legend that is Jacob Greaves. But now we're going to move on to the predicted team. As you can see, the formation I've gone for is 4-4-2. 3-3, or as Cliff Byrne would say, 4-3-3. Ethan, if you're watching, good banter from that day. And if you're wondering where I got all these photos of Cliff and Grant and the new signings, other than Matt Ingram because he didn't come over, was at the training ground on Tuesday. And it's Tuesday when I'm recording this, and I've already put them in a graphics package. Aren't I amazing? Right. George Long in goal with a back four of new captain Eric Lehigh. I didn't put that in club news. Henriksen's been dropped from the captaincy, and it's now Eric Lehigh, and Jackson Irvine's the vice captain. Jordy Device, Reece Burke, and Stephen Kingsley is the rest of the defence, with Dan Batty sitting. Marcus Henriksen, Jackson Irvine, the new vice captain, in central midfield, with Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen on the right, Kamil Grzycki on the left, and Tom Eaves leading the line. The bench, new little graphic there, is Matt Ingram, Ryan Tafazurli. These squad numbers probably are subject to change, but this is from what they've seen. I did initially have Tafazurli 17, but it was wearing 3 today, so we're going to go with number 3. Kevin Stewart, John Terrell, Noah Dicker, Robbie McKenzie, and Josh Burler. I did initially have him as 18, and that's what he wore in the Am Young game, but you can see on his shirt next to, right, it's hidden by my massive ear, but it does, well, it is a 9. It is a 9. And that is it for the subs. Now, that is the entire team in a nutshell. So you can have a look at that there, see how right/wrong I am. I think Irvine will be fit as well. It was, well, today when I was at the training ground, Tuesday, he wasn't out on the pitch, he was in the physio rooms, but I imagine he'll be fit. If he's not, Now, blank screen, what could this be? Predicted score. Swansea. Hull City, what am I going for? I'm going for a 2-1 win to us. I have to start the season off. You got to. You got to. I think we'll be pretty strong. And I think our new signings will be good when they get on the pitch. You'll notice no Sean McLaughlin on the team whatsoever. Yeah, I think he's just one who will be developing throughout the season, constantly just trying to work his way in. Yeah, right now, my new end screen for these previews. That's the end of the preview. So you got your little subscribe button there. There's one video popping up now and the podcast popping up now as well, with my 2 socials that you can follow in the top left. That's it from me. Have a good one.